from Jacksonville. The hometown Jaguars out in front. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. John Barner leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bills set to take over offensively. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, there's such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Connection made to Shakir. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Play action now, Allen. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line, this offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost. I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Allen now on first down. Complete to Shakir. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shakir in motion right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Allen setting up play action. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Running out of the gun with Davis. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
ETN again. He'll cobble together a yard there. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They go right back to ETN. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. And the Bills take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Davis takes it straight ahead. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Davis gets it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Allen on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Josh Allen the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie things 10-10. Bass now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Jaguars down running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And we're all knotted up at 10 after that interception was turned into a touchdown. Getting out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Oh boy, we've got to pause here because Trevor Lawrence, he was the one hurt on that play. And now he's in need of some attention from the medical staff. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. ETN gets it on the draw. Juke the defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. They get 9 out of the run, but still a 3rd and 15 coming up. First throw for the backup now. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Bills will take over possession. Drive starts with an option, right side. This is ahead for about 5. Josh Hines-Allen, that time to haul him down. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send a receiver in motion right. 2nd and 4. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On first down, Allen. He's on the move. He's keeping it.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
From the 40 on 2nd down, he finds Kincaid. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Play action now with Allen. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He's back to throw. Bails out of... He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Counter give to Etienne. And this one does not go far. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Finds a seam down the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They're throwing it. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he's able to get this down to the 13. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. The throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Looking for some... And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
It's a loss of 5.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. Back to throw. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Complete to Christian Kirk. A gain of 6 yards.
This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Sending a receiver left. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's be real clear, there is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch is made down the right sideline. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that 1st. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the handoff, here's Davis. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here's Allen. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
17. Jaguars 13.
Pass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jaguars returning their offense and this running back to the field. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Here's ETN on first down. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Now toss it to ETN. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9. Back to throw it. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down throw for Allen. Finds Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars needing 4 points. Gotta figure out this third down here. Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. He's on the move. Escapes the sack.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Desperation time here on 4th. He rolls to his right. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Bills and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.